As always, skip the bullet points, go right to the question. The student wants to introduce the slow food movement to a new audience, right? So we don't know what this is. And great, that's why I'm not going to read the bullet points, because I don't want to know what it is beforehand. I want to be ignorant, because I should be ignorant reading the choice, and the choice should explain to me, the new audience, what this is. So let's see. A, the International Slow Food Movement, founded in 1989, promotes universal access to healthy, high-quality food that is produced sustainably by workers who are treated and compensated fairly. Well, I certainly feel like I know what it is now, so this seems like a good introduction. Let's just see what else we get. B, the signing of the Slow Food Manifesto in 1989 marked the founding of the International Slow Food Movement, while the Slow Food USA organization was founded in 2000. Okay, but what do they believe? What's their purpose, right? I know it now because A was so good at telling me, but notice that B does not answer that question. So just because it was founded, I don't know what they do, right? So that doesn't matter. C, the slow food movement advocates for food production workers. Okay, I mean, I feel like that's a little bit of an introduction, but let's compare that to A. Certainly A is much more detailed, and if I've never heard of this organization, I feel like that's an opportunity to, tell me more about it, give me more detail. So C isn't necessarily terrible, but A is much, much better. Let's look at D to be sure. Goals of the movement include universal access to healthy, high-quality food and sustainable practices, but what they don't say the movement. Now, I know because I've been reading about it that they're talking about the slow food movement, but you have to put yourself in the shoes of someone who is reading this for the first time and is just only reading D. Would that person have a sense of what the slow food movement is? No, because it doesn't even mention them, right? So you always have to kind of be able to put yourself in someone else's shoes here. We want to be ignorant. We want to have no knowledge of the background and only go based on what the goal is in the question, what kinds of information we need. So I definitely think it's A here. I was pretty sure it was going to be A from the start, but C isn't that wrong. And maybe there's another version of this question where C would have been the answer, right? If they wanted to introduce the slow food movement to an audience that's already familiar with it, then all the detail in A probably wouldn't be good for me. So you got to just pay attention to the goal, and it's going to affect which answer choices you pick.